Hello, this is Marilyn from Marilyn's in our pop-up store at 600 Goodland Frank Road, which we hope to see you if you get close. One of the biggest questions I was asked recently was, can you further tell us more about the customization in your store? The customization of coming into my store is a journey. And it started out very simple, and I didn't have a clue where I was going, but I think when I rock you through it here right now, I can show you. I wound up with an Italian shirt company, and they wound up making me beautiful blouses. And they were very open to my ideas. And I don't know if you know about it, but when you go to a factory rather than a designer, you end up with the owner, who's usually a fabulous stylist, maybe a designer, maybe not. They have a zillion patterns that they can customize and change. For instance, they could make this into a sleeveless blouse without the sleeves. Or this was one of the detail I asked if they could do, and they did. And he was willing to do anything. So we went ahead and we made these grade shirts, and they were with long sleeve, and they sold really well. And because I believe in customization for the customer when it gets to the store, a lot of my customers were shortening the sleeves. And that's when I realized 3/4 sleeves are really very flattering on a lot of shirts. And that's when we started adding all of the detail and making it 3/4 inch sleeves, doing things like this. So this was the journey in customization already right when I'm with the factory, working with them and the stylists or the designer. We also can have something to do with the way the fabric lays out. For instance, this was a striped blouse. I decided to do it this way, makes it more interesting, and we did very well with this. These are our lovely linens, and we do a lot with them. Or it might be as simple as just saying, you know what, I have this blouse, it's a really nice blouse, but I'd like it in a denim, and I'd like to put crystal buttons on it. And here, this makes it a different look. You can wear this over a shirt or under or whatever you like, but it really worked out really nice for me. Or it might be as simple as me saying, you know what? I'd like a fabric like this for a jacket so that you could throw it on, maybe a little bit of rain repellent, but simple and easy, lightweight. And one thing you could use as a basic. That worked out well. Well, then I graduated. I worked with other designers, and this particular collection, really, I had a lot of input that I put in. This blouse started out as a blouse with the white eyelid up here on the shoulders, and it had little ties. It was longer, but I felt that that would be too long. I did more of a crop on the bottom, and also I made sure that the sleeves were nice and trim. Well, I said to her, I did the blouse when I did the blouse like that, and I did it with all white. Picture this, okay? But then I asked her, could you possibly put black behind it? Oh yeah, she said, I could do that. And then she did. And then I said, could you make me eyelid pants to go with these? And she said, yes, I can make you eyelid pants. And she has a fabulous fitting pant, which worked out really nice. And then I said, could you paint a backing? Oh, she said, I can put a backing in any color. Well, at this stage, I thought I can't get crazy here. Okay, so we did it like this. Though I would not wear these two together. I'd wear this with a black pant, which is here. See what I mean? And this was really nice. So you can see the customizing already is starting before the stuff gets to the store. This was a longer piece, real simple what we did here. I had a customer, when I had it in long, and I had a customer put it on with this top, and it was way too long. I said, gee, can we shorten that up? She said, yes. So also, it's very helpful when you get a designer that works with you. Here's another one, great blouse, sold tremendously well. Love the nude color, okay? I said, you know what? You've got this fabric, and it's beautiful. I said, you make great pants. Do you think you could make great pants for me like this? So it isn't just off the shelf, so to speak. It changes. And then I got really gutsy. I wanted to make linen tops, which my customer, little linen jackets, that they could wear as a blouse or they could use it as a jacket. And I know you've seen them here. I also had seen, let's see, how many times have people wear here? This is an haute couture set in sleeve. It's much more comfortable. You have more movement because it comes further back on the shoulder. These worked out gorgeous. I did it in the sea green, so I had a lot to do about this pattern. And then I did it in the linen. What's nice is when you customize and you can pick your own fabrics, and a nice jean one, which I wore one time at a gala with a knit outfit that really worked out really well. If you've ever been here and Alexandra's here for the leather goods, well, I can tell you that's real customization. She's a good friend, and I think that's part of it. And number one is here I had this rainbow dress, and well, we could do anything. This is when I started doing, she had this idea for two-sided belts. Well, what we did is for this, see what we did? You wear with the pink, either side. Now, this leather, this is a Chanel leather, and I asked her if she could do I said I'd like some of these clear purses, really cool, because you know when you go to a big event, you could see everything that's in it, which is really nice. Also, you could see everything that's in it. I got the crossbody I asked her for. She did something really, really nice. The ones that I had before never had a little insert so you could put your credit cards and money in there. No one would see what that is. So this was another one where we actually were in the beginning of deciding the shape, the size of the bag, and putting it together with her guidance. We also do, which was nice, is we have this nice little size we do. We can do this in any colors. We have done it in different colors to match up with some of our shoes or just to have it to go with a dress. It really unlimited the colors. This is a nice size, always cross bodies, okay? We also did this. This comes in a longer size. This is nice. These are really nice bags. We've got this chart and we pick the color and then she takes care of it and gets the right leathers for you. And she doesn't produce in months. She produces in weeks. And a lot of times when you're there and we're doing it, we're sitting down and picking out the colors and everything, I just call her on the phone if it's before 12 o'clock. So if you want a custom and you want us to call it Alexandra, it's probably the best time to call before 12. Another one too is a simple one with customization. This is a bag. I have a company that we do, and we do these woven with it. They're Italian. And I had these, and everybody said to me, oh, I need a crossbody, I need a crossbody. So I sat down with the manufacturer, they're a couple brothers, really cute, and here's a bag. Now, normally when they sold this, it did not have a crossbody. But as you can see, I told him every bag has to have a crossbody. So now, he sneaks these little things in on every bag, whether it was made to have a crossbody or not. And I was very, very pleased. These are the nice crossbodies that turn and everything. You know those Italians, because this is a real Italian. There's customization, just because my customers are telling me what to do because I'm here. They're telling me what they're missing, and I'm getting it fixed. With Alexandra, there's no limit to what she'll do for me. I asked her to make leather jewelry. We got a lot of people here. They want lightweight, really pretty with hooks and stuff. Really, really pretty. She's been doing pop-up stores in Paris. Really great necklaces. And these, I thought, where is she getting these? I didn't know. This is actual leather. And this stuff is just so light. There's a customization. I put the idea in her head on the collection. I sent her a lot of ideas, and the next thing I know, she's shipping me leather jewelry, which we do very well with. It's a nice price point. It's fun to pop up things. For instance, this. I send her the prints. Look at it. See? Can you see it? Yeah. That's the kind of customization that I do, and I've also done it with shoes. This shoe actually had a higher heel on it, and it also was a sling back, but had a long thing that went up the leg. Well, I love this part of it, and I asked Tiziana, could we switch it? Could we do a lower heel? And actually, it's really nice because when we did a more contemporary heel on it, which is very nice. Here's another one. The customization can be as small as this. Pasquale produced this shoe in white, in red, in black. Okay, she's now producing it in navy because I've asked for it, but also I wanted nude, and I said, could you do the nude? I knew she had the leather, and she said yes. And actually the nude has been our most popular color in this design. That's customization. I also do customization with the MX jewelry, but my gosh, by this time you must be getting tired of customization. But I want you to remember one thing about customization. It's done at the factories with ideas that I get from you in the store. It's when I'm picking out the fabrics, I'm customizing it, and more I'm getting to do more customization because my factories are trusting me more, and I'm trusting them more. Then it comes into the store, and now we use it or we customize it for you by either altering it or changing a belt, or we just customize it so that your look is perfect for you. And we've done that a lot in the dressing, especially with, I think, special occasion a lot of times, because you need cover-ups, so we need to come up with some good ideas about that. Well, customization in Marilyn's store means probably anything that will satisfy my customer. Okay, and easier for you to shop here. Anyway, this is Marilyn about customization, in case you didn't know, at 600 Goodland Frank Road, pop-up store. We're here.